Let's say we kick it up a notch today. We're going to start with a can of this beautiful crescent sheet. Did you know they make these in sheets? I thought you had to work with just the crescent rolls and mash them together. Now they got sheets too. So we're going to go ahead and put this on one of our cutting boards and roll it out, okay? Now what you're going to use is a very, very sharp knife, and you're just going to cut these little fingers into it like this. You see how we're going? Exactly. Now be real careful with that. That sharp knife, you need that to make sure it doesn't tear or stretch your dough. Beautiful. Now we're going to do this so that we've got these little fingerling sort of situations here, and I'm going to show you why it is that we're doing that in just a second. But we've got our good flour down to make sure nothing sticks to anything. Then we're going to use this shredded chicken to go ahead and fill this one side. Just go ahead and put it into a nice little row if you can. Just this right here. We've already baked it, we've shredded it, and it's ready to go. Be real careful with that to make sure that we do this quickly so it doesn't dry out. Next, we're going to put on just a little bit of buffalo sauce because this stuff is so good. I love the kick, I love the tang, and I love the spice in it. Then, of course, cheese, because, I mean, God, say probably easily 60 to 70% of the recipes we cook around here use a whole lot of cheese. This is just straight up mozzarella. We don't have any of the Fiesta blend or any of it. Just go ahead and put your mozzarella cheese in there. All right? Beautiful. Now then for some vegetable. We've got these peppers we're going to put right in here. Ooh, yes, please. It's something similar to like a Philly cheesesteak. Not exactly, but we're getting close. And you're just going to put those right there inside on top of the cheese. Just right. If you got a couple of naked spots, go ahead and fill those in too while you're here. There it is. Gosh, I love this. Wonderful. Now we're going to put in just a little bit of green onion in there. Okay, we've gone ahead and chopped that up, and it's really good. It's going to give it just a little bit fuller flavor as well as just a little bit of heat. Just a little, not too much. Now it comes time to close this baby up. So we're going to go ahead and use an egg wash to make sure that we've got an adhesive of sorts right here. So just put that on the other side of all of this beautiful ingredient, this stuffing that we have. Wonderful. And then what we're going to try to do is go ahead and start rolling this puppy up in a minute. Just make sure that you got plenty upon plenty of that egg wash, okay? Good. Now very gently roll that over your stuffing, okay? Because you got to make sure that it's fully packed, but you don't want it so full that it breaks through your dough. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So just be real gentle with this. Stuff it in, make sure it hangs out in the inside. It's almost like rolling a burrito. Know what I mean? You're going to use more of that egg wash to go ahead and crimp those ends so nothing comes out while you're baking. Speaking of, we're going to egg wash more of these little fingerlets. And we're going to be rolling those over in just a second. I'm going to show you how, because what this is going to be a little bit of our decoration. Cover the entire bit in that beautiful egg wash so everything that we're doing sticks while it bakes. You're going to take each one of these, give them a little twist, and just roll them over the outside, okay? Beautiful. Now, if you want to, you can pinch it just a little bit whenever it gets to the other side of the burrito. But I think it's going to be fine. Once we do all the rolling, you're going to see exactly where this goes. Beautiful. The thing I love about this is that egg wash, not only is it going to help it stick, it's also going to give it this beautiful golden finish whenever we finish baking it. Oh, it's so nice. There we are. Now, it takes a little patience to get all this done exactly right, y'all, okay? I've given a little movie magic on this so that we continue to go at a pace where, folks, some of y'all get real impatient with me, and I'm so sorry. But I just want to make sure that everybody can get everything they need from the video. I don't want to test anybody's patience, but I do want to make sure everybody who wants to make it gets the information they need in a timely fashion. Look at that, how beautiful. Oh, my goodness. So what we're going to do is transfer that beautiful piece to a cooking sheet with our either wax paper or parchment paper right on the top. Beautiful. Gently. We don't want to break it, okay? It's kind of fragile in this state. Just right. Now then, we're going to add more of that egg wash right over the top. Again, literally. Don't be stingy with this stuff. Go ahead and just cover it. A little garlic powder as well. So while it's wet, it's going to stick really, really nicely to that. We're going to put this into our oven. It's been preheating to 400 degrees. Now then, a little bit more of that buffalo sauce, a little blue cheese dressing. We're working on our dip now, okay? So you're going to use probably twice the amount of buffalo that you do with your ranch. Wonderful. Hey, those proportions change depending on your taste. If you like it creamier, go for more. Give me a nice hearty squirt of lemon juice to go in there with it, and then we just stir it up. Super simple. So many of these things that we see at the restaurants or, on these cooking shows, they look so incredibly complicated, but it's not like that at all. It can be real simple. With just those few little ingredients in this little side bowl, we've already got our dipping sauce ready. Now, after about 20 minutes, this is that gorgeous masterpiece come right out of the oven. Please be careful. She's real hot, okay? Give her about 5 to 10 to cool down because of all that stuff in the middle. And then what you're going to do is take a large, sharp knife. Serrated usually works best. And just cut you off a hunk of that, okay? Oh, my goodness. I wish you'd look at that. How beautiful. Super easy, incredibly delicious, and it's taken us about 30 minutes in total, including cooking, to get this ready. Now then, where's that sauce? There we go. Exactly. Now we've got dinner ready in about half an hour. Everybody's happy and ain't nothing left over. Eat up, y'all. Woo! Yeah.